Hey, what's up? So, it's been a little bit. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I've just been kind of caught up in all this bullshit happening in the world right now, and I just needed to rest. Honestly, I'm being dead ass with you. But on that note, I think that what's happening in the world today is something really worth thinking about. Okay? Because a lot of ugliness has just risen to the surface in the recent fucking days since this orange man became the president of our country, where a lot of people just seem to have no fear to just be like fucking racist, misogynist, homophobic, just saying all these ugly, ugly things and stuff because now they feel like their feelings, those feelings, are validated because this fucking monster of a human being got elected president. He got elected president. And he was being like as the most vile, ugly person that you could possibly witness. And he still became president. Do you so like you understand like we're dealing with people that's really their perspective. Okay, like they may not even like kind of realize that and stuff, but like I mean, when it's right in front of you, it's kind of just it's kind of hard to miss. Like it's kind of, it's kind of hard to see it as anything other than that. Like, so that's what we're dealing with though. We're dealing with like this deep underbelly that's just been festering underneath the surface in our society and stuff. And since this ugly ass man became our president, he brought all that ugliness out of us. It just rose to the surface because of him. Because people that are racist, homophobic, misogynist, transphobic, xenophobic, all those things and stuff, now they feel valid because someone just like them, or someone that they project onto at least, managed to make it to the top. And they were really tired. They were really tired of feeling like they are personally attacked just because they're racist. like, but like being dead ass, that is what's happening. I say all that to say that now all this ugliness has been revealed. We're becoming very confronted with it, and it's very real now. It is. I wish it weren't, but it is. It's real. It's happening. Just seems like all of hell is like kind of breaking loose and stuff, and it's a lot. It's a lot to kind of it's a lot to kind of sit with, honestly. I don't think anybody would blame you if you're overwhelmed because I'm overwhelmed. But it's perfectly fine to be scared, but in life, I think sometimes the best thing that you can do is try to alchemize a negative situation and try to turn it into something good. And what I mean by that is now all this stuff has risen to the surface. So we're looking at it now. Like it's right in front of us. It's not hidden. We're seeing like all the ugliness in this country. So start to address that. We can start to we can start to work on that and stuff because what's happening is that this man is manipulating a bunch of people into following him. People that really cannot see outside of their own perspective and they just are eating that shit up. Their power comes from those people. So if you can change the hearts of those people, he loses power. Like if he can't convince people anymore to go along with his agenda, he loses that power. So you see what I'm saying and stuff? Because that is their biggest weapon. So if we took that away by like trying to cultivate environments of love, communities, support, understanding, really try to like get to know each other's perspectives. I know one is racist on our end. I'm just but you know, trying to get to know someone's story can at least maybe bring out the more human parts of them. And that's just me being real. Like, if you can really reach someone to their core and stuff and try to understand them, not in a sense of just like being like, oh, like, okay, then it's okay that you're racist. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that what are the motivations behind that, you know? What is it exactly that they are seeing that would have seeing and experiencing that would have them have that kind of perspective? And then you can use that to inform how you feel about your own perspective. And the idea would probably be that, you know, one and the other, they would both make that exchange, they will both learn something, and maybe they become better people at the end of the day. And if you can like work with that and stuff, and we work with that kind of energy where we try to like really try to understand each other, not just even each other as Americans, but the whole world. If we all came together, these governments would have no control over us because it's the governments causing problems, not us. So if we all really came together as humans, that's our greatest weapon. I'm just saying. So it's a lot to battle. And also, but I'm sorry, also, um, you're also not going to be able to change the hearts of everyone. So not every single exchange is going to be necessarily productive, but you can keep trying. And I know it's a lot to deal with. I know it's not fair. I know it's tiring. I know it's a lot. But you got to stay alert. You got to stay aware. This is the reality that we're living in. It's not, it is what it is. So we got to deal with it, okay? But that doesn't mean you have to like give up on the idea of a positive future. You do you. You live your life in the best way that you possibly can. That's also another superpower. Because if they can't break us down, then that works against them too. So just do your best and take this as an opportunity to build and cultivate your own communities full of support and with people that understand you. In an environment that supports all people, an environment that invites compassion and understanding between people and stuff, where finally it seems like we can all come together, not as Republicans or Democrats or this or that or whatever, but as people, as Americans in this country. If we can reach that level of understanding between each other, I'm just saying, everything that they try to do, it loses power. Because if they can't convince people that their agenda is, you know, the correct path and stuff like that, if they can't convince people of that, no, there's no money, there's no power in the world that can that they can do. There's all the money that they have will become useless. So I'm just saying, when I say work from the inside out, I really do think that that is the best approach right now. And I'm going to shut the fuck up because I've been talking for 10 minutes. But I, um, that's just my those are just my thoughts and my message to the world. Um, I think that if we look at this as an opportunity to come together and fight for what's right, I think that that would be a very beautiful story to tell when people look back on what happened during this time. It's going to be hard, but we're going to be okay. Okay? We just got to keep going. All right. Peace.